yesterday, what are the things we discussed, guys? Do you remember?
STP.
interVLAN.
Interview routing, right? So let me share you my screen first.
Switches, trunking,
Okay.
and
And today,
we-
no
and we
theory.
had some slabs as well.
Yes. Okay. And then today we are going to do the only lab, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
So no theory, only labs direct. So let me open what you did yesterday. I think you have done this, right? Anybody has done practice yesterday about this lab?
No, for this one, we didn't, I guess. I didn't.
Okay. So now, we'll jump for the other lab. So before going to this other lab, guys, first understand. So as you know that, okay, we have created the two VLANs, okay, and which is connected to separate interface. So each interface is connected to your VLAN 10, and one more interface is connected for your VLAN 20.
Okay.
Right. So they will communicate with each other, right? Because of the separate physical interface, right? If you open your router, so you can see the router cost will be depending upon the number of interfaces available on the router. So this is ISR router, Cisco 40 double series router, which is very expensive router, guys. So ISR means okay, Internet Service Router, guys.
Okay.
ISR router. We can see the models are empty here inside, where we can put your model to, you can connect it. So it's showing, so we cannot on the power, it is on now. So the reason why I'm telling this one, guys, first understand, because we are using just for the VLAN, we are just wasting one interface. Okay, as we can see, right? So being a good network engineer for your customers, always you have to remember that we should not waste the interface, because when more interface means the router cost will increase, right? So again, if you want to configure the VPN high-end configurations, for there also we need to pay licensing from to Cisco, right? So for that, so what we are going to do now, so we'll not use the two interface, we'll use only one interface. Okay, so you know, so right now this all are empty backside of the router, we can see, right? So we can see backside, so both are empty, because
Yes.
you know, we don't want to use this. I want to use only one interface. In one interface, all should communicate. All the different VLAN should be able to communicate with each other. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, so I will use the same topology, and the lab name is router on stick. Copy, paste. Okay. So I'll put it down here, this one. Okay, the name of this lab is router on stick. Where, so I am going to remove one of the link. I want to remove one link. Okay, in one link, okay, so I must communicate with these all interfaces. As we can see, I think same thing we configured yesterday. Just we need to do some little changes, that's it. So IP interface brief. Okay, so we have given the two interface, right? Means two physical interface, just we are wasting, right? Just we need one interface is enough. So remember, guys, when you connect for the small organizations, one router with 5-6 switches, it will cover up to 500 employees, guys. The organization, small organizations. Okay, that's the reason. So most of the organizations, they will take one high-end routers. They will create the sub interfaces. So now today we are going to discuss router on stick. In one interface, we are creating the how many VLANs are available in your network. So that number of VLANs we can able to create the sub interfaces. So what I'm going to do, I will erase this all configuration, right erase, enter and reload. The same thing. So here I think switch we will not do anything because already we need the same VLANs. Show VLANs. Okay, so right now we have created how many VLANs? VLAN 10 and 20. So as per this, we have created the two VLANs. Okay, so what is the logic here, guys? Let it boot this router. So I'll explain like how does it going to work now. Okay, so imagine, so this is my router, which is have connected. So this is my switch. So in this is one interface, guys. Let me imagine this is my one interfaces. In that, I'm going to create your sub interface inside. Two interfaces, 1 and 2. The interface name is gigabytes 0/0/ I think 0. I think we are connected. Okay, in that one, what I'm going to do 0.10 for VLAN 10. Okay, same thing, gigabyte 0/0/0.20 for VLAN 20. Okay, same thing, we'll create here VLAN 10 and here also we'll create VLAN 20. So if you want, we can create your VLAN 30 also. 30. Okay, means other interface will be free, right? Okay. Right, so just we are using, this is my R1. For that, okay, so we are going to use, okay, that is encapsulation.1q. Encapsulation.1q. Okay, this is the one which will carry your multiple VLAN traffic. So we are not going to do the any this one, guys, trunking. From this side, the port which is connected. So example, if I connected for fast Ethernet 0/ say 7, so this I'll make it as a trunk link from this side. So here in this interface, gigabyte 0/0, so I'm going to create your two sub interfaces. Okay, 0.10, 0.20. So make sure that so your this ID and VLAN ID should be same. If it is different, means it will not do the any communication. Okay, this is called your router on stick. Okay, so let's do this lab now. So let's first go to the router now. Yes, show IP interface brief. So as we can see, so right now, I think I have connected gigabyte 0/0/0. So what I'm going to do, let's put it like this. So I will create here gigabytes 0/0/0.10 for VLAN 10. Okay, and this is for sub interface, and this guy is your gigabytes 0/0/0.20. This is for
VLAN 20.
VLAN 20. Okay, so let's do that. So what I'm going to do, go to global configuration mode. So no IP, will not required here. So what I'm going to do, go to that interface, gigabyte 0/0, and give a no IP address, because we are not giving, will not assign the IP address here, guys. Right? In that, we'll create subinterface. First, understand the command. Okay, and give no shutdown. So now what I'm going to create gigabyte 0/0/0 dot, give the question mark. So now we can see, right, this number of subinterface we can create. Right, I think almost I think 4 million in one interface. Right, so I'll create right now 10. So as we can see, now it is coming up now. So what we should do? So encapsulation dot 1Q. So give the question mark, it will ask you for which VLAN. This is for the VLAN 10. Right? So now we can give the IP address. So 192.168. So what is the IP address? I think 1.1. And give the subnet mask. So give no shut and exit. And same thing for other interface. Same command. So we are going to use for interface gigabyte 0/0/0 dot 20 now.
20.
Okay. So encapsulation dot 1Q for VLAN 20.
20.
Okay. So now give the IP address. This IP address is 2.1.
2.1.
2.1. So just give no shut. Okay. So then exit. So now we can see, I think DHCP we configure now. Do you remember, all of you guys, how to configure DHCP? So that I don't want to give manually IP address, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So IP DHCP pull. Okay. I will give HR. Okay. Network 192.168.1.0 with the subnet mask. .0.
0.
Okay. And default router ID is 192.168.1.1. Okay. DNS, if you want, you can give it DNS also. Done. What about there is a one more, right? 2.0 network. Okay, one more DHCP pool we have to create. IP DHCP pool. So this time I will give MNSC CS. Okay, network 192.168.2.0. Give the subnet mask. So then default router ID is 192.168. This is 2.1, right? Yeah. So DNS server name is this. For this guy, we'll give 8.8.8.10. So router is done. Router job is done. So now go to the switch now. Let's see what are the commands we are given. Show VLANs. So just think here, 127 is connected, right? 127 is connected for your VLAN. VLAN 10. Remember, you want me to draw the coloring. Let's draw this blue. So blue belongs to these three guys, I guess. And green, I think green, these guys, I think. Okay, let it draw like this. Okay, so I have noticed, guys. So VLAN, this interface also, it is under VLAN 10. I want to remove that, right? So how do I remove, guys? I want to remove because, you know, this guy will get the DHCP IP address. If you check, okay, so, you know, if you check the DHCP, let me check once again. So it will get the IP address. Let's check this guy. Previously, I think manually we assigned the IP address, right? because we will not get the IP address, because we should make this as a trunk link first from this side, right? Because it is belongs to the VLAN 10. So what we have to do, guys? How do I remove this? Go to interface, pass it on a 0/7. Okay. So type no switch port mode access. It is auto negotiated. No switch port. Okay, access VLAN 10. So now it has been removed. Now go to that interface again, 0/7. Okay. Switch port mode trunk. We have to make trunking right from this side, from switch to facing to the router side. Okay, so give no check. Now I can see show VLANs. That guy has removed, right? So now you check. Okay, that guy has been removed now. So now it is coming up now. So now we can see DSCP will, once this guy is up, okay, it will issue the IP address. Let's see that. Can you see, guys, here? Okay, so same thing for this guy. So previously it was giving the APIPA is taking, right? Network. So now check. Yeah, so this guy has received 1.3. Now check with these laptops. Okay, 2.2, right? You can see DNS also 8.8.10, right? Where we configure DSCP there. Okay, so now we can see all we got the IP address, right? So can we able to ping now? We should ping, right? This VLAN to this VLAN. As you know, first time it will drop. Second time is going to ping, right? You can see, right? Now ping with this to this. Yes, so I do have the reachability. So each one they can communicate with each other. So let's check from the command prompt. So IP config, check the IP address. This is 2.3. So I'm going to ping. So 192.168.1.1. Right? So I can able to reach. And 1.2, yes, I do have the reachability, right? And same thing was 1.3. Yes. Check from that side, from your left side, from this PC. This is 1.2. I'm pinging from 1.2, 192.168, 2.2. Right? So I have the reachability. So let's check how to trace routes command. You know, guys, trace route.
No. No.
Okay, 192.168. Okay, so I want to how it's moving, right? So it's showing. So how it is moving? So it's going to 1.1. Who is the 1.1? 1.1 is its gateway, which we have created sub interface, right? Okay, so then it is reaching here. Same thing. Can you check for the Google Get? Right? Ping. Okay, www.google.com. So I have a reachability, right? So we can see. So this is my Google IP. If you check from your side, so your Google IP will be different. Can you do the trace route? Trace route 142.250.183.196. So how it's moving? You can see it has taken, it is reaching to my default gateway 0.1 to my D-Link router. Check from your side, guys. Just ping to Google.
Yeah.
I think I think from your side, your Google IP will be different.
Yeah, it's different.
if you check from your side, so I think I'm sure your Google IP will be different. So as we can see, this is 5.1 is my network.
Mhm.
I'm sure, I think how many hop? Maximum of hop is 30. So to reach that, this is the maximum hop count is reaching. Hop count means seek number of uh,
Iterations.
points we can say. Request timeout, because that Google servers, they have blocked to ping. We cannot ping, but we can access their server, because ping is the one which is trying to check the connectivity. But if you ping, it will reply. Suppose if you ping, it will reply ping with the same IP address.
Okay.
I'll remove the trace route. So I'll do the ping. I can reply, right? I'm getting reply from Google server. So let's check our this thing, our entity. Ping www.entity.global. Right. So I'm getting reply from our entity server, right? So let's check the trace route. Same thing. So first it will go to your gateway, your local, who is your gateway, then who is your ISP. So my ISP is 55.1. I think if you check from your side, and your ISP IP address will be different. And your even for your check for entity, guys, what IP address we are getting? 32.104.136.180. Same IP address we are getting from your side.
Things. Yes.
Check from your side. Okay, so this is just for projects.
34.102.136.180. Yes.
Oh, same thing even for me also. The same thing. Got it.
Yes.
Same thing, right? Because
Yes.
it is a ISP IP address. So where the entity has purchased this IP address.
Okay.
Which is they are hosted this our server there.
Okay.
Okay, so I think let me wait. Okay, guys, understood here, guys. Now it's working, right?
Yes.
Proton stick. So any more questions here?
Seconds.
So your next will be, I'm going to discuss
Maximum average.
okay. So now I'm going to configure how to configure the telnet. Any idea about telnet, guys?
No.
What is telnet? I think Anshika, I think Hema has messaged me. Okay. Okay, guys. So telnet is the one, guys, telecommunication network. So it works on your port number 23. Okay, which is used to access the devices locally or remotely, but it is not a secure. Remember this. Telnet is not a secure communication. Okay, so most of the telnet will be given only for the local access within the organizations. Okay, it will not allow to access remotely. Okay, so let's configure how to configure the telnet. So just go to the router, go to global configuration mode. So create one user. So username, I will give Disco and give the question mark. So privilege, I want to give the privilege means they have a lot of security levels. Okay, I want to give all 15 security levels. Okay, then give question mark password. Password I will give Disco 123. So actually we'll call Cisco company, will call Disco company, because Cisco people, for whatever you buy the device, they will buy. We can buy, no issues. But thing is, when you going to configure the any tools, any application, the latest technology, it will ask you to pay and use.
Okay.
Okay. So now I have created the username and password also created. So now create line BTY 0 to 5. So let's check what is this. So a virtual TY means terminal. Okay, so I will give 0 to 4. Okay, login local. That's it. After that, guys, make sure you write. It will save this. Okay, so now I can able to access this router from any one of these PC, guys. So let's do that. How I can do that? So we can see. So telnet. Okay, so 192.168. Okay, I will take 1.1. Okay, which is the router. Two interface we have 1.1 or 1.2. Anyone you can access. It allows the username, right? So I have given Disco, right? Disco,
Disco.
Disco 123. I can able to access router, right? Show IP interface brief. Got it. Let's change the router name. I will give this is NTT security R1 router, right? Show running configurations. See all things we can see. What are the things we configured? If you check on the router, okay, so it will also be changed. Can you notice, guys, here? Okay, router name also change. So let's go to this laptop now. So I want to access telnet with this time 2.1 now. Okay. Telnet 192.168. Okay, 2.1. Okay, Disco 123. Right, I can able to access, right? Show IP interface brief. So I can able to access the router. This is how the telnet works. Even if you open the putty also, okay, there is an option. It will ask you the this one. Let me show you this. Putty is there. So here it's SSH and telnet. If you give the IP address, what IP address we want to communicate, 1.1. Okay, so because it is a virtual inside, router is working inside this Cisco packet tracer, so I cannot able to communicate, right?
Okay.
So this is how your telnet works. Understood, guys?
Okay.
Let me see you. Rakesh,
Yes.
ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ?
Kind of. ನನಗೆ ಕಮಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ನನಗೆ.
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾ ಏನ್ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ಗೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಸೇವ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಲೆಟ್ ಮಿ ಸೇವ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀನಿ, ಸೊ ಆಲ್ ದ ಕಮಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ, ರೈಟ್? All the commands.
Okay.
So I'm writing like this.
Okay.
Router command, how to create the loopbacks. I'll start now. I'm going to start the loopback now. Okay, so telnet command and switching. What are the commands in switching? Okay, next lab is your that is SVS. This is your next lab. I'm going to do now.
Okay.
And DSCP, how to configure switching command, and these are other switching command for the other VLANs.
Okay.
Okay, so I think this will help you, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so same thing will do it. So
ರಾಜ್ ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಶೋ ಯೂಸರ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಶೋ ಸೆಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೊಡೆದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ಯೂಸರ್ಸ್ ಅಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ರೌಟರ್ನ ಅಂತಾನು ನೋಡ್ಬೋದಲ್ವಾ?
ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ
ರೌಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ಯೂಸರ್ ಅಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ.
that is a syslogs that we have to configure on servers. Logs. Good question. Swati. ಅದು ಬಂದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ರೌಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 6 ಲಾಗ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸಾರಿ, ಇನ್ ಸರ್ವರ್ಸ್. You can see configuration services. Yeah, we can see, yeah, 6 logs. Here we can see how many people has been logged in. Just one, right now 2 people has logged in, right? ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಬ್ಬರು ಲಾಗಿನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಈ PC ಲಿಂದ. I think this PC, I think one of the PC, I think this PC. So telnet really, so 192.168 1.1. Oh, man, what man?
This
I'm
is
checking
different.
Okay.
Okay.
It's happened, no problem. This is your batch 2. Yeah, so this is your topology, right? I think
Yeah.
from this, from here we access, right? As you can see, it is down, right?
Mhm.
Telnet 192.168 1.1. So it's trying to ping because the link is down still. It's either not. It's in the link up agila. Adike it will not work. So until unless the link up adrene barada. I think most of the people they speak right Kannada.
Yes, yes.
So how many people don't speak Kannada? I think Satya आपको आता है कन्नड़ा?
No,
Hindi.
Hindi.
Okay, I think Piyush also. I think Piyush speak
Hindi.
Marathi. Piyush
Hindi, Marathi.
Hindi, Marathi. सत्या
हिंदी हिंदी
तो कन्नड़ा कुछ भी नहीं आता
थोड़ा थोड़ा बताते हैं ये लोग, लेकिन वो दिमाग से हट जाता है फिर से।
No, it's better you don't
you
speak
can
also.
take help from Saundarya, Yashika is there, Swati is
वही
there.
बताते हैं, सौंदर्य ही बताते हैं और मैं भूल ही जाता हूँ।
अब तक क्या
You'll
सिखाया?
forget every day.
समथिंग ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ and
ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ?
अच्छा ಹೇಗಿದೆಯಾ
Hmm.
and
What is the
ಊಟ
meaning of
ಊಟ ಆಯ್ತಾ?
ಹೇಗೆ ಇದೆಯಾ सत्या ಹೇಗೆ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ उसका
ये तो
मतलब क्या है?
ये तो मैं कुछ अलग ही मतलब से लेता हूँ, because in our language this is totally different. ಹೇಗಿದೆಯಾ मतलब in Hindi also it's something
ಹೇಗಿದೆಯಾ?
else.
ಹೇಗಿದೆಯಾ? Okay. And how many people they speak Telugu?
Telugu.
No,
Me.
Telugu. Saundarya.
Me.
How?
Yeah, I speak Telugu as well.
Saundarya speak Telugu. Okay. This is the other guy, I think. Saundarya and
Me. Vikas.
Vikas. Oh, good man. So even I can speak Telugu
Yes.
fluently.
Yeah.
Tamil. How many people Tamil?
Me.
I can only understand.
Vikas.
तेलुगु थोड़ा थोड़ा पता है।
Yes. Yes, Taj. I could able to speak Tamil as well.
Oh, okay. Okay, fine. Because that's the reason. So when I first day I ask you the language. So my advantage is because I can speak Kannada, Telugu, Tamil also I can able to understand little bit. I can manage it. मराठी भी थोड़ी बहुत समझ में आती है. And जाहिर सी बात है like Hindi and Urdu also I speak. And I
Malayalam.
can understand. Malayalam.
Assalamualaikum.
Yeah, Urdu, that is, I know. Urdu I speak, Hindi also I can understand. Even I can understand Russian, French. I can understand.
Oh, Russian you can understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Russian is a beautiful language, right?
Oh.
That's the,
Anybody can
that's the
speak.
reason.
Beautiful language.
Yes,
It's a
For what
that is
beautiful
purpose,
language.
man?
Like tell me
Yes.
how this is
Uh,
beautiful. Yes,
Yeah,
Beautiful,
how do you
like,
know?
have you heard
Means
Russian? For that, you
I
have
have
to hear
heard it.
Russian, like how.
Yeah, I have heard it.
Then
That's
why?
why I'm saying.
Then
I-
you
Okay.
didn't find it beautiful.
Good morning means in Russian is Zrasto.
See how
Is this
beautiful that
beautiful?
is. Yes.
Oh, what is that?
Oh, okay. Rasto.
Rasto. Okay.
Rasto is beautiful
Okay.
according
So
to yes.
let's back. I think the link is up, guys. Come back. Just to
Mhm.
change, I made it. Okay. So I think
Yeah.
let's come here. Let's check once again now. So now he's asking, right? I think we
Yes.
have what you are given. Cisco or Disco, man?
Disco.
Disco.
Disco, real Cisco.
Let's go 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so now show IP interface brief. So now I'll access from this laptop. So telnet 192.168.2.1. Cisco. Okay, fine. So I can able to access my router. So let's check with this server because we are not configure anything. Services syslogs because there is no syslogs because you're not configure anything. Okay, clear syslogs. So we need to configure this one. So before that, we need to configure this all DSCP. So TFTP. Okay. How to take the backups. Okay, we'll configure AAA authentication radius. This is service available only on the servers. This feature is not available for your laptop and PCs. Okay, even we can configure your DSCP from here. Just make it on, create the full name, gateway, and DNS, starting IP address, and mask. Okay, so how many IP address you want to give? Like 100 or 200? Just add. It will issue the IP address. I think first today, I think I explained you about this. All right. Understood, guys?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
So any questions here? No more questions? Can I jump to other lab now?
Yes.
Your understanding or everything is bouncing, guys? First tell me this. Today I want to complete 2-3 labs. Yashika, Suresh Babu, are you there?
Sir, yeah, I'm there.
Yeah. So you understood, right?
Um, yeah, I mean, few points of understanding and few, like you said, is going above it. But go back and read the record again and again post we complete the training. So then I write down my notes and then I understand. So like I'm a non-IT associate. So I'll take a little
Mhm.
time, but I'll jot down my notes and when I have clarification, I will definitely, sir. I'll get back to you. So
Sure,
I
sure,
reread,
Yashika.
I check the videos again and again because we have the recording, and then I try to
Yeah.
understand. Yeah.
But thing is, because this is weekend started now. I think for
Hmm.
me, I don't know when you will start for your weekend. Okay, Saturday, Sunday. So my expectation for you guys. So please do some practice on Cisco packet tracer. What are
Yes.
the lab I did?
Yeah.
Because
Yes. Yes.
from next week, guys, again they'll be having a lot of labs. I'm going to start with STP again, PVST, RSTP, MSTP, VRRP, GLBP, Radius, TACAS. That I want to complete in 2 days. Maximum 3 days I can take. Means 3 hours means 3, 3, 6, 9 hours. Means 3 days. Because for the routing, it takes more days to complete. There's a lot of things on routing. That's the reason. So please do hands-on on Saturday and Sundays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you're not any hands-on means, so everything will go bounce. ऊपर से जाएगा फिर.
True.
Next week I'm
Yes.
talking about.
Yes. Yes.
I'm talking about next week. So if you're not done any hands-on, so without empty mind, if you come on Monday means, so everything will be bounce. I'm telling you that.
On
Sure.
weekends we'll.
We can just spend, I think, 2 hours per day. 2 hours Sunday, 2 hours tomorrow. I think 4 hours is sufficient to do hands-on. First, what you do, first go through buying whatever topology has shared to you. Just see what thing I configured. Use same topology, copy and paste. Try to do yourself. Okay. And try to change the IP address. Don't use the same IP address what has it. Try to change the IP address. You use a class A or class B. Okay, change the class C IP address also. Okay, so like this, you should start working on it. Then you can understand how does it works. What is STP? What is trunking? What is the router on stick? What is inter VLAN routing? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So let's go to the next lab now. Your next lab is this guys. Inter VLAN VLAN. So using SVIs. So so what is SVI, guys? So switch virtual interface. Let me write it down inside the bracket. Okay, switch virtual interface. So how does it works is, so without any routing protocol, so as you know that it doesn't require any routing protocol here also. Just we'll take one switch. Okay, so as usual, we'll create VLAN here. I'll connect some PCs. Okay, so this is my VLAN 10 and this is my VLAN 20. Okay, for this VLAN, okay, what I assigned here, okay, for these VLANs, I will give IP address. So 192.168.1.1, that is /24. And for this VLAN, I'll use 192.168 2.1/24. Okay, so as you know that when you connect your PCs, if you give the IP address, this is 1.2, this is 1.3, 1.4, and this is 2.1, 2.2. So they'll not communicate with each other, right? When you create the VLANs, when we create the SVIs, this is called the SVI, giving the IP address for VLAN interface. Giving the IP address for your VLAN interface. That is called your SVI. Okay. So that lab will do it now. Okay. So this time, okay, let me take my multi-layer switch, guys. I will not use this one. I will take multi-layer switch. So here I will take some PCs. Some laptops. Okay, so this time I will take ALTO, guys. Okay, let it connect because it easy, right? It will connect fast. Okay, so let me take some coloring so that okay, this is my VLAN. This guy will take green. You can take whichever color you like, man. Okay. So what is the first job you should do now? There is no difference between your multi-layer switch and this switch, guys. Please take. So look like same, doesn't have any on and off button, power card, and this 24 ports and 2 ports are gigabytes ports. Okay, so this switch has got capabilities for routing and switching, guys. Okay, so let's go to CLI. Okay, so show VLANs. So we can see the same, all VLANs are available in a VLAN 1. Okay, so what is the first job? Change the pieces, this thing. I will give entity core switch 1. So first we'll create the VLAN, right? VLAN 10. Name I will give, what is the color we have given there? Okay, blue. Okay, VLAN 20. Name green. So then what is the next one? So what we should do next? Assign the ports, right? So right now we created only 2 VLANs. Right? We need to assign, right? So how would I check? Check this which interface is connected. This is 1. See, it has connected sequentially. Check if you drag this 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right?
Okay.
This is 7, I'm sure. This is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is this one? This is 5. Okay. So
Only
be
5.
carefully assign the IP address. Okay. So let's do that. So go to global configuration mode, interface, range. Okay, before that, guys, so I'll give the DHCP configuration here on the row on in this switch. Okay, let's assign the IP address first. Range ports to the VLANs. Range pass Ethernet 0/1 to
5.
6, I think.
Because 5. No, only 5 are there.
Only 5 are there.
5. Okay. Then
1,
what you
2,
should
3,
do? Should
4, 5, yes.
switch port mode access.
Yes.
Switch port access
Access.
for the VLAN.
VLAN.
VLAN 10. Okay, then exit. Same thing. This time, I think check here.
6 to 10.
Yeah,
6,
6 to 10.
7, 8, 9, 10. Yes.
10,
6
10.
to 10.
6 to 10.
Yes.
Okay, same thing. Switch port mode access. Switch port access VLAN 20. That's it. Okay, so give no check and exit. So now, because there's a lot of PC I have connected this time, right?
Okay.
So now I don't want to give manual IP address, which take long time, right? Okay. So what I'm going to do, just I'll configure the DHCP. Okay, DHCP pull. So I will take ABC, ABCD. Okay, network 192.168. I will give 1.0 network. So DNS I will not give. Okay, for other pull, right? This time XYZ. Network 192.168 2.0 network. Then gateway is 192.168 2.1. Right?
Okay.
Show VLANs. So now we can see we assign the ports, right? All the ports.
Yeah. 1 to 5, yeah. 6 to 10, yeah.
Okay, so as per the requirement, here, how the topology connected. So as per the things we have configured, right?
Okay.
So now the IP, we should get the IP address from DHCP server, right? So let's check this. Okay, Topora will check from this router now. Okay, so first create the SVIs. How to create the SVI? So go to global configuration mode, interface VLAN 10. Okay, so give the IP address. You know why it is not taking IP address, guys? Who will take this logic, guys? Why it is not taking, even though we configured DHCP, right? The DHCP is not understanding your computers what to whom I have to send the request, right? Because it's going to send the request for the VLAN 10 only, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because this blue VLAN is connected only for the VLAN 10. For the VLAN 10, there is a no IP there. But remember, IP address cannot be given for the layer 2 switch ports. Only for the VLANs we can give. Remember this. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, just give the IP address for your VLAN. Okay. What is IP address? Gateway is 192.168.1.1, right? So can you check now? Got it?
Yes.
Okay. So now Same thing we'll do for the other VLANs. DSCP conflict server 1.1. No problem, we'll give other one. Okay, give no shut. Exit interface VLAN 20. Okay, so give the IP address for this guy 192.168. 2.0 network, right?
Yeah.
Bad subnet mask. Right? Okay. 1, right? Okay, so give no shut. So now I think these all guys should get the IP address. Okay, so 2.1 we are getting it. So check for all the guys. Okay, this guy got 2.3. Four. 2.5. Yes, I think these guys has not received any IP address.
Why there was a conflict? You know what was the purpose?
For DSCP, okay, we are while configuring default router, we have given 1.1, right?
Mm-hmm.
That the reason default we have given VLAN also same IP address. So that the reason is showing. We'll change that, no issues. We'll give some last IP address in the network.
Okay.
We'll make changes there, no problem. So what we'll do while creating the DSCP is showing conflict, right? So go to IP DSCP pool. I think what I have given like ABC, right?
ABC, huh?
Let's check do show DSCP. How to check show DSCP lease. I think there is no lease. Show IP DSCP pool. So we can see what are the pool we can able to see which are the IP address we can go total 254 IP address. So we'll change to 2 IP address. We'll get IP address range from 1.1 to 1 to 254 IP address we'll get.
Okay.
Okay. So this is another pool, right? 2 pool we have created ABC and one more pool is XYZ. XYZ. Okay. So we'll change that. So IP DSCP pool ABC. Okay. So here no default gateway 192.168.1.1. Okay. So now we'll give IP DSCP 192.168.168. We'll give 1.254. Last IP will give. Okay. Last IP will give. Okay. So give no shut. Okay. Same thing for other also. Okay. IP DSCP pool. I think XYZ. Okay. No default gateway 192.168. 2.1. Gateway 192.168. 2.254.
Okay.
So now it will not show you that. Now the default gateway also changed now.
Okay. We could give any number, right? You know, between from 1 to 254.
Yes.
Could have given 3 as well. Okay.
Yeah, you can give any.
Okay.
So as per your default gateway, which is the default gateway you want to make in the network, that we can give. Now we can see right, default gateway has been changed to 154.
Yeah.
Right. Check with this. Here also we change, right? Refresh again, so it will come up.
Okay.
This guy has taken 2.254.
Okay.
Right. So can we configure telnet on this switch? previously it was showing the conflict, DSCP conflict server pinging 1.1. So no problem. So let's configure how to configure your telnet. Okay, username. So I will give, okay, I'll give SRK. My privilege level is 15. Okay, password I will give Salman. Okay, so line VTY 0 and 4, login local. So can I able to do the telnet from any one of these? So this time I will give 1.254. The last IP, this is a gateway IP, no? Because it is connected directly, right? Don't need to access the remotely, not responding. No need to connect this one. So like what is SRK, right?
Okay. Salman.
SRK,
Password Salman.
Salman.
SRK, SALMAN. Yes. So I can see, right? Show IP, interface brief, or show VLANs. Right. So we can see what are the commands we are given. Blue and green. So if you want to access from remotely, also we can enable. Somewhere you are sitting here, by connecting your console cable directly, switch we can connect it. Say example, I will connect gigabytes ports to my laptop. And this is RS232, I think. It's terminal. Okay, automatically it will detect here. You should connect it. This is the console cable, guys. So I'll connect one to USB 1 and 2, fast Ethernet, RS232. I think RS232 itself. I think we should give the IP address for that. VPN terminal SSH. So here, from here also we can able to do the telnet. Just give the IP address. So 192.168.1.1. Connect. I think there's no IP address for this one, right? So we should give the IP address for this. So what IP address I should give for these guys? So what IP address I should give?
Right.
Let's give 192.168.1.10. So we'll give gateway 192.168. Okay, 1.254, right?
254. Yeah.
Yeah, we can give it. Okay, do the telnet. Okay, I think it will not work here. Let's see. The moment if you connect it has to connect. Because this VLAN we are connected for the fast Ethernet 11. Okay, the connection closed because it should be connected within that VLAN, right? This 11. Okay, let's put it into that fast Ethernet 0/11. Okay, no problem. Okay, 11. I'll put it in VLAN 10, right? Switch port mode access. Okay, switch port access. VLAN 10. So now this guy will link. Now it has to come. Let's see. Let's check for this PC. Where is telnet? Yeah. Okay, no problem. So 192.168.1.1. So this guy is connecting, right? In Disco or what? I don't know what I had given.
SRK, Salman.
SRK.
SRK.
Is it right? SRK, right?
SRK.
SRK.
Salman.
Salman.
Yes. Correct. Right. So we can able to see which all the interfaces are on. So I think this should be connected to console cable to. Yeah, console cable should connect. S32. Yes, yes. Now I can able to access, right, without any telnet gilnet,
Yes.
right? So thing is, remember, so you have to connect to the console. You can see there's a console port, right? When you try to connect it, so there's a console port. I'll show you once again, guys. Okay, so just go take this console cable. Okay, so there's a console port available. Okay, that console cable to this RS232.
232.
Okay, so now we can able to access directly. No need any telnet all in that. Rakesh, ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ?
Yeah. ಆಯ್ತು.
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ
ಸೌಂದರ್ಯ ಅರ್ಥమైందా?
ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು ಸರ್.
ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು. Because you speak Kannada and Telugu also, right?
ಕನ್ನಡ ತೆಲುಗು ಅರ್ಥమైంది.
Hindi also.
No, not Hindi.
Hey.
Where is Varun Kumar? Hemalda? Tilik, are you there, guy? Tilik. At the end of the session, I will take attendance from next week.
Yes.
Is it okay,
Then
guys?
Lots of-
also you can take once again.
Actually, lots of people joined late, na. That's why it will also help them.
Okay, I think how many people are joined? I think 9, 16, I think.
No, he meant in the middle, whoever is not there and their attendance will not come.
Yeah, I got
So
it.
he
I got
meant in that one. That one.
Okay, so from next week, I will take attendance last. Or else, I
Yes.
think any time I will take. Any time I
Yeah,
will
that
get
would be better. Yeah.
It's totally open to
any
you.
any time I will broadcast. I'll mark your MAC address.
Mm.
We will ping them.
Yeah,
Will
If it is
respond.
reachable or not.
I think Tilik. Tilik is somewhere. Tilak.
Tilak, yeah.
Yeah.
Varun Kumar.
Yeah, Taj.
I think.
I am here only,
And,
Taj.
let's on your camera, man. Yeah, why your people are not on the camera, guys? Still, I can see Divya Bharati also available. Abhilesh, Dheeraj Kumar, Niku.
Yeah, actually having a night shift, Taj.
Okay.
Pretty much
Okay,
sick
Piyush.
actually.
So Piyush, like you follow, guys.
Yes, sir.
समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
Networking is interesting, guys, because once if you keep on working, so you'll feel a lot of interest to learn.
Yeah, it's true.
Lot of interest, because as it is 1 week training we have completed. I think you face some starting difficulties when we face lab. Okay, so once and twice if you practice means I think you can do it. Because make sure, guys, this Saturday, Sunday, don't waste the time, because this 4 weeks training, because in coming weeks, because remember, network is interconnected to each other. If you miss one of the topics, means you can't understand coming topic. It takes time, long time to understand.
ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ
Okay.
ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಸೆಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಂಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿತ್ತು ನಾವು ರಿಮೋಟ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಆಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ತಗೊಂತೀವಿ, ನಮಗೆ ರಿಮೋಟ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಆಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಇವತ್ತು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿತ್ತು. ನೀವು ಈಗ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಇವಾಗ ಒಂದು ತಗೊಂಡ್ರಲ್ಲ SRK ಒಂದು ಅದು ಆ ಟೊಪಾಲಜಿಯಿಂದ,
ಹೌದು.
ಅದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ನನಗೆ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಲಿಟ್ರಲಿ.
ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ರಿಮೋಟ್ ಆಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇವತ್ತು. So I will access entity server now.
Okay.
From this laptop, because we have configured VPN. So from
Okay.
my networks to NTTP server, how do I access? So because this is one of the topic in CCNA, how to configure the VPN, remote VPN and site to site VPN. ಅದು ಕೂಡ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ CCNA ಇದೆ, CCNA ಇದೆ. ಬಟ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ನಿಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ಗೆ. So most probably I'm planning to do it in firewall, not on the routers.
Okay.
Because most of the companies, they're recommended to configure the VPN in the server, not on the routers. Okay, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ನಮಗೆ Cisco ASA firewall ಇದೆ in packet tracer.
Okay.
So using that, we'll configure the VPN, both site to site VPN and remote VPN. ಸೊ ಇವತ್ತು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ರಿಯಲ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಡೆಮೋ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ. ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. I think you might having that Cisco AnyConnect, right?
Yes.
VPN. So do you have access there to access this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All of you?
Yes, everyone.
Yes.
Everyone having that.
Okay, so
ಮತ್ತೆ
I will connect it.
ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ರೌಟರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಒಂದ್ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಲ್ವಾ, ಸೊ ಅದೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಫೇಲ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಬ್ಯಾಕಪ್ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಅದೇ ಡಿಸ್ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜ್ ಅದ್ರದ್ದು.
So if it is link fail ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ entire network will go down, right?
Yes.
It's a very good question. Swati, right?
Yes, Taj.
Yeah. Okay, it's a very good question. If these links go down, means entire network will go down, because lot of VLANs are created, lot of sub interface you are created, maybe 5, 6 number, how many VLANs you created. So ಅಷ್ಟು VLAN ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ once the physical interface go down ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ entire network will go down, right?
Yes.
Okay.
This is the only disadvantage in router on stick.
ತಾಜು ನಾರ್ಮಲಿ ಇವಾಗ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇರೋ ಕಂಪನೀಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಾರ್ಮಲಿ ಟೂ ಲಿಂಕ್ಸ್ ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದು, ಒನ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕಪ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಯೂಸ್ಗೆ.
ಹೌದೌದು,
ನವೇಡೇಸ್
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ವಿಲ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟೂ ಲಿಂಕ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ರೌಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ವಿಲ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ 5-6 switches. So I think I will show you the notepad. It is there, one of the topology for redundancy link. I think in note 1. Yeah, so we can see, right, this guys. If you see here, so each one is connected to each other. We can see, right, these two core switches, they are connected to this switch. Okay, and even it is connected to this switch and this switch. So redundancy is available right here. If these links go down, okay, it can take this link. Fine. If for him, if these links go down, so he can go via this. For him, if these links go down, so he can reach to this. And these PCs, okay, this has connected for your ISP. This is ISP1 and this is my ISP2. So here we'll be having your ISP routers. So if this is how it has been connected. Okay, this is my example. This is my Airtel and This is our Geo Internet. So what happened? If any links for doesn't matter. So it will take this. If this routers go down, still we have the communications. So most of the organizations they will take 3 ISP 3 also. You can see redundancy for all each and every switches. Can you do this lab, guys? ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ
Yes,
ಯಾರು
sir.
ಯಾರನ್ನ ಇದು
ಮಾಡೋಣ
ಇದು ಬಹಳ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಇದೆ. This topology is very interesting.
ಲೈಕ್ ತಾಜ್ ಇವಾಗ ನಾರ್ಮಲಿ ಇದೆ ಮಿರಾಕಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ ನೀವು ಈ ಸೆಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ತಾಜ್?
Meraki, I'll teach you guys. No problem. Okay. Because in the packet tester it's there. Okay. Let me show you that. I think Meraki. This is coaxial cable repeater.
What is this Meraki?
CISCO Meraki. So connect end user devices. It will connect it automatically now. You can see, right? This is a security appliances, CISCO Meraki. So Meraki is a separate company, guys. It is not a CISCO. So these big companies are very smart guys. If small companies they are generating a lot of revenue, they are good in the market, means what they will do? They acquire their shares.
Yeah.
Big company. This is what they
Which
do.
device is that? Is that a switch? Switch ado. Like Meraki device ado switch. Which device that? ಏನ್ device ado?
ಇದು ಬಂದು wireless device ಇದು. This is
Like
the wireless
switch
device.
router ಏನ್
So we can see
device
it is device must be
What
power
does it
on.
Okay. Why what does it do? Like ಏನೇನ್ function ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇದರಿಂದ?
So ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ we can manage your wireless controller. The throughput of the device is very high. Throughput of the device is very high because in office is anybody sitting in the office now right now? Anybody in the office right now, guys? If you're anybody in the office, guys, please check your internet speed. So you'll get 200 to 300 Mbps for the wireless communication because of these devices. And office ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅಂದ್ರೆ Meraki as a wireless controller device, but access point ಬಂದು Aruba wireless device. Aruba, I think right?
Yeah.
Okay. They have configured like this. You can see. So same thing. It acts like this device. Now it is off now. Just we need to put this. It will on.
Yeah.
So if you check. So I think this will get connected automatically. Got it?
Yeah. Okay.
Smartphone. So even for the laptop also we can connect it. Let me show this thing for the laptop.
How many devices we can connect to that Meraki device?
Meraki.
Can connect many.
Many.
N number of devices.
Any number of devices you can connect.
Means like it just enhances the bandwidth and the speed of the network. Am I right?
Throughput.
It enhances the bandwidth of the internet speed.
No. It will not enhance.
Throughput is high.
The throughput of device is very high. Cannot remove the model when the power is.
It's power.
On.
We have to power off the.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now I removed it. So now this laptop also get connected to the. Let me connect. I should connect some wireless device. Microphone wireless. 1C.
Hotspot.
No, I should connect wireless adapter. It will connect automatically. Not this. Yeah, think this. So now we have to on it. It's connected, right? Can you see?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is interesting, guys.
Yes.
Okay, we'll do one thing. So we'll take 10 minutes break. Okay. So after break, so we'll jump for the other labs.
Yeah,
Sure.
sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Fine.
Sure. Touch.